Good evening everyone, Aisaku Saito here, and welcome to tonight's Final Fantasy XIV stream. As you may have noticed, it's playing the... What is it, the prelude? What's the track's name again? こんばんは、Aisaku Saito です。今日は FF14 のやりたいと思います。けど、yeah, what is it, prelude? この曲の名前は何だっけ? It's the prelude, right? Yeah. Crystal theme. So, today is the anniversary of the relaunch of Final Fantasy XIV. And every year they do an event called The Rising, also known as, Shinsei-sai, which basically means Rebirth Festival, Reborn Festival. P-chan, hi my man, hello P-chan, welcome to the stream. We're gonna be doing this. I noticed from the websites that it might feature, I'm not sure if it's gonna reference Dawn Trail characters. We just started Dawn Trail. Is there spoilers? I think Yoshi P is smart enough not to include spoilers. Well now, if it isn't my adventurer friend Saito, it could only be a blessing from the navigator that we should meet again here and now. I'm doing too. You see, I've been struggling to find inspiration for a new song to perform this rising. I have a mind to speak with the locals for the tales, for which I could use your able assistance. Might you be willing to accompany me? Because every time, the minstrel that kind of looks like Yoshida greets us, and then we see a vision, and we actually run into Yoshi. I think we always run into Yoshi P in a weird vision. Oh, come on, what's the harm? What's the harm? Oh no, Ira talk. You get yourself killed, that's the harm. I ain't letting one so young sign up. Okay. So this kid wants to become an adventurer. There's this place I need to go. The problem is the Yellow Jackets won't let a child leave the city alone. So becoming an adventurer will let you go, right? But if I was an adventurer, I'd be responsible for myself. I could go wherever I please, whenever I please. So please let me sign up. Ain't that simple, lass. I got a responsibility to those I sign up. If I let someone what's clearly unprepared head out there, and I hate reading this, head out there and they end up Earth or worse, I wouldn't be able to live it down. Yeah, like for people whose English is like, who has English as their not their first language, trying to read this is like a headache. And don't even get me started on the damage it caused the guild's reputation. So you can forget about signing up until you're older, much older. I think it was worse when you, if you start your character Limsa. It has to be now, during the Rising. Why do you have to be so responsible? Why are you so responsible? It comes with age, lass. Now run along and get yourself some. It's not some, get yourself Get some responsibility. With great power. Oh, that smug, that look. They have an idea. Is everything well? Sorry you had to see that. The little cub's bent on becoming an adventurer, but I said no and I said no and sent her on her way. Still, I can't help but worry. She doesn't strike me as the sort to give up easily. Says the cat with a hard-to-read name. True that. Wouldn't surprise me a whit if she tried to sneak out anyway. I hate to impose, but do you reckon ye could keep an eye on Richa? I'd do it myself, but I can't up and leave the tavern. Oh. The timing of the rising seemed to be of the essence to the little one. Intriguing, would you not agree? Let us ask her about that. I mean, you're dead. Now, the nearest city's exit is the Tempest Gate, over by the Aft Castle. I suggest you beginning by talking to Killindrail, the sentry yonder. I'm just saying that out loud. What happened? I didn't process anything he said. So the kid's probably sneaking out, so we should check the closest exit. Okay. The lowlands of Lanosia await you on the other side of the Tempest Gate. At Baderon's behest, you say. As it happens, a girl of that description did come through just a moment. You didn't stop them? She was at the heels of a Mikoto peddler, so at a glance, one might think them parent and child. Ah. But the way she kept stealing glances behind her made me suspicious. So I alerted my comrade, Ayoyo! Ayoyo! Outside, and I expect she stopped the little one from questioning. If you're worried, you should seek her out. Thanks for the information. We shall find your comrade at once. Ayoyo? That's a Lalafell then, right? Yeah, it is. Ayoyo. I think we've met Ayoyo before. Well now, if it ain't the good minstrel and our kindly helper. Helper? Pleasure to see the two of ye again. What brings ye here today? So Baderon sent ye after the little one. I was just about to ask her what she's up to. Richard, was it, dearie? Even without others telling ye, you ought to know it's dangerous out here. What is it that ye want to do so badly? You'd risk your life for this, like this. There's something that I need to see. Doesn't matter if it's dangerous. I have to go. Something. Can't you just say it? We understand that you have your reasons, Richard. Even so, we cannot in good conscience allow you to wander the wilds alone. So here, I will make a proposal. Rather than becoming an adventurer, why not employ the services of one? I just realized, is that the colors of the healer DPS tank? With a dependable adventurer at your side, you'll be able to reach your destination safely. This, I believe, is your best option. But I don't have any money, and what adventurer will want to help a child anyway? Why, our friend here, of course. Oh, okay. As long as I get paid. You can count on me. Well, I'm already here anyways. I'm not that poor. I should be glad to provide suitable recompense in Richard's stead. Lol. While a part of me hopes that this will lead to inspiration for a song, above all, I feel compelled to lend a helping hand. So I'm not gonna do it, but they're gonna do it. You really helped me? Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad it worked out for you. But as a client, there's something you need to bear in mind. That is, you've got to give the adventurer your trust. Be honest with what exactly it is you need, and you're able to help you all the better. The place I want to go is a lighthouse near here in Lower Lanosia. It's named for one of the 12. I heard a rumor from a kid in town, you see. He told me that ghosts appear there during the rising. They're supposedly lighthouse keepers who died in the calamity, and they spirit children away to the realm of the dead. But that's got to be nonsense, and I want to prove it. Ah, I see. Ghosts are make-believe. They don't exist. Where have I heard that before? Aoni? Oh, the two lighthouses in the area. Ostjon's torch. Isn't Ostjon the Wanderer? Wait, which one's Ostjon? Osjon? Yeah, Osjon's the Wanderer. The one that stayed behind. We did the raid. Osjon's torch is the only one as civilians can still get to. Don't recall hearing nothing about ghosts though. I can't help but be curious, so I come along. Having a yellow jacket here ought to make things easier, I reckon. That's outside of a skirmish anyway. Being a cannoneer, I'm more at home, blasting things from a distance. If we run into angry fiends on the road, they're all yours. So you can't do anything without a cannon. So many people. So, what's your name, adventurer? Saito Aisaku. I'll remember that. Thank you so much for helping me. We'll go to Osjon's torch, and we'll see if the rumor about the ghost is true. Yep, ready. As much as I would like to accompany you, someone should return to the drowning wench to apprise Baderon of these developments. Besides, to hear your accounts afterwards, what you learned and felt, would also bring unique inspiration. I wish you an enjoyable and insightful excursion. Okay, you don't do anything. My job here is done. Right, to begin with, how about we head east to Madman Bridge? Madman Bridge? It gives Recha a chance to see the sights. The path can be steep in places, so take care you don't take a tumble now. Giant cat! I'll be fine, don't worry, let the adventure begin. Oh, it's just in the middle. Look, a river. And there's some sort of strange animal. Oh, you mean those? We sometimes see children out this way with their folks, but I take it you've never been. Actually, I have. It was a long time ago, though, before my parents died in the calamity. Is she gonna see her parents' ghosts? And then she'll start believing? It's alright. I like it at the orphanage. Everyone's really nice, and I have lots of fun. That'll be... Huh? Limeline's Shores, I take it. It's an orphanage run by a former sanguine siren. In case you wasn't aware, a fine place by all accounts. If that's where Rich is from, too many apostrophes. I'll have one of me comrades contact Earth caretakers. Wouldn't do too, let him think she's missing. Right then, next we'll make for Osjon's embrace up this hill. Hill. It's not even hill, there's no H. Hill. Up this hill. Oh. Take it slow so you don't weigh yourself down. Oh, it's this thingy. Yeah, that mounts whatever you call. Whoa, we're so high up. This is amazing. I felt the same way when I looked out from here for the first time. This bridge was built where a tidal wave sundered the land during the calamity. It's a symbol of our people's determination to rise above tragedy. Rising! Miss Dorafia, that's the headmistress, said that we Luminsons work hard because we hate to lose and like what we do. So what about you, Saito? Do you like being an adventurer? I wouldn't want to be anything else. It depends on the work. I'd rather not work at all, to be honest. I guess so. That's what I thought. When I grow up, I hope I'll like what I do as well. My parents liked what they did, I think. When the calamity struck, they didn't run away. They were noble souls, Miss Dorafia said. She promised to tell me everything one day, but I don't know how to feel when they're gone. And... I can't find the words. I want to be a good client, though, so I'll think on it. Good client. Seems Rich has got something she needs to get off her chest. In wanting to verify the rumor, mayhap she... but there's no use speculating. Come, let's press on. It's gonna be about her parents. It's pretty far, actually. That there's Ocean's torch, one of the 2 lighthouses what are named for gods. The lighthouse keeper is a bloke named Rostendze. You can ask him about ghosts and anything else you like. Lighthouse keeper. Hmm? Were they lighthouse keepers? So about the reason why I want to know about the ghosts. My father and mother were lighthouse keepers, you see. Ah, see? But they disappeared during the calamity and were never found. When I heard the rumor, I thought that maybe, just maybe, they were the ones haunting the lighthouse. Is it this very same lighthouse they were working at? So that's why you want to prove the rumor wrong. You couldn't stand people thinking your parents were doing terrible things. Aye, but a part of me wishes that the rumor was true, that I'd be able to talk to my parents again. There's so many things I'd like to ask them. Well, whatever the truth is, we'll find out soon enough. Let's keep going. Soon enough. I added the enough part. I gave up reading. I just autocorrect. I just guessed the remain. I feel like there's still a halfway point where we need to talk. Or not. Here? Whoa, the sea is frozen in a splash. Amazing. The area was hard hit by the calamity. On top of the tidal waves washing away big swaths of land, a piece of Dalaman came crushing down yonder. They say it caused Aether to gush out the land and crystallize all at once. Oh, so part of the Dalamun. At that time, I was with Miss Dorafia. She was my mother's friend, and she took me to a safe place. I was very little then, and I didn't fully understand what was happening, but the calamity really was a frightful thing. I can't imagine how it was for father and mother. So the headmistress, she actually knew the headmistress in person. Like, even before the orphanage business. Oh, there's the keeper. Well now, if it ain't guess, what brings you to the torch? Does this guy know her parents? If it's the same lighthouse, or even neighboring. Ghosts during the Rising. For all my years as a keeper, I've not seen nor heard about such things at any lighthouse I know. It's certainly the sort of place as children might believe haunted though. Might be as someone mistook me or some laundry for a spectre. So father and mother weren't ghosts after all. But I must say, it's a surprise to see Ratol's little girl here. Your parents showed me the ropes when I was starting out as a keeper. So he does know them. They had charge of Limeline's ring yonder. Nowadays it's on a little isle, but there used to be a stretch of land connecting. Ah, okay. A dangerous stretch it was, rife with nasty beasts. You needed to hire adventurers, and grizzled ones at that, just to deliver supplies. If you knew my parents, please tell me about them. They left me in Limsa Lominsa during the calamity and died in the tidal wave. Why did they go out there even though it was so dangerous? What was going through their minds? I want to know. I was stationed elsewhere at the time, so I only read this in a report, but your folks did everything they could to protect Limeline's ring. They built a breakwater using anything and everything they had on hand, but in the end there was no stopping such a monstrous wave. Countless souls went missing when it struck, and the Maelstrom mounted search and rescue operations. I joined in the effort, but I'm afraid they were never found. Know, though, that your folks didn't die in vain. By manning their lighthouse to the very end that day, they guided many vessels safely to shore and saved many lives. I see. They really were noble souls, like Miss Dorafia said. But if I could choose, I wish that they were still here. This is just a thought, but how do ye like to stay the night and hear more about your folks? It'd only be the mundane everyday things, but what I know, I'd be glad to share with you. I like that. I like that very much. So do we have to stay guard or something? I mean, this guy didn't have a guard anyway, so I guess he don't have to? Never mind. The kid's a client after all. Next day. The time hasn't changed, it's still nighttime. Oh wait, it's daytime. Never mind. Good morning, Saito. I got up early to look at the lighthouse, where my father and mother used to be. Can you actually fly over there? I don't think so. It looks low poly. For the longest time, I felt as they had abandoned me. I wanted to see them one more time so I could ask them why they had to go, and to tell them that I missed them. I understand how you feel. I'm disappointed there weren't any ghosts. I think that's kind of obvious, right? So I'll pick the first option. In the end, there weren't any ghosts. Still, I'm glad I could learn about my parents. It made me realize that I want to become someone who helps others, like them and like you. Adventurer? Ah, Mabushi! My eyes! Mega! The rising sun? Question mark. So thank you for bringing me here. The two lighthouses, huh? I can't remember them back in 1.0 though. Oh god. Thank you so much for coming with me, both of you. You're very welcome, dearie. You can always come to me if you need anything. Just no more trying to sneak out, you hear? Well, I get a bit back. I better get back to the orphanage. Hopefully Mr. Raffia won't be too mad at me. You'll be wanting to report to the Ministro, I expect. In which case, a comrade of mine tells me he's at the anchor yard. Anchor yard? I'll see to it Richard gets home safely. Be sure to catch the special fireworks afterwards, eh? Be seeing you, Saito. Where? Oh. That end. Wait, you have to go... Ooh. There's no shortcut for that. Oh, you could come... If you came up from there. You can come with the Fisherman's Guild, but I don't think that's faster. The ugly duckling. This is probably the last part of the quest. Ah, welcome back, my... I couldn't even see him. Welcome back, my friend. Was young Richard able to find that which he sought? So her true purpose was to see if ghosts were her parents who were taken by the calamity. A tale is born when someone acts in the name of another. As there are so many tales out there, it is impossible for us to know every single one. Yet a tale may occasionally find its way to those who need it most, such as that of the lighthouse keepers, whose courage and sacrifice have come to guide their child years after their passing. Thank you, Saito, not only for granting Richard's wish, but for providing me with inspiration as well. While we wait for the special files to begin, it's already started. Why don't you tell me more of your excursion? Wait! I'm not done! That crystal is also low poly. Yeah, I recognize some of the NPCs. I think the last few times it was in Older. I think the last 2 times or so. This event, I mean. Yes, it comes to me. A verse for all who strives onwards this day and every day. You better play it before the fireworks drown out the sound. My head. Oh, we're still getting Yoshi P. Huh? Dog? He's here, Lamau. Greetings, Warrior of Light. It's a yellow jacket now? Huh? Animals, pets, minions. Yeah. Oh, because there's no cosplay this time, right? Usually he's wearing whatever he wore for FanFest, isn't it? No more Viper outfit? This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. Are you crazy? Maybe you are. Tis a pleasure to meet you again. As I have in the past, I've beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. For long years, we have walked together with you on this grand adventure. It is a never-ending journey, one that shall continue tomorrow as surely as it does today. The most natural of things. Along the way, I have endeavored to keep my gaze firmly fixed upon the future. The future above. Of late, however, I have been keenly reminded that we must occasionally look back upon the path we walked, that we might remember the lessons learned. In the course of our adventures, it seems that I too have grown. To learn from successes and failures both, and forge ahead with humility and sincerity. This is what I had resolved to do at Journey's beginning, and I resolved to do so anew. Nothing will please us more than to continue having you at our side on the road ahead. And I pray that upon this journey of life that we have the honor to share, the light of the crystal shall ever shine. Now, the time has come for this vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. This world shall yet endure, and as we continue to make our way, I pray that we shall have occasion to meet again. Till that day, I wish you the happiest of journeys. Fare you well. Until next year. That's that Tom Berry. Ad break. I fell asleep to the song again. Mr. Fireworks? Most happenings in our lives have no bearing on the fate of the world. More often than not, they go unobserved and unremarked. But you, my friend, gather up such forgotten tales and see them delivered. In so doing you bring joy, and as a token of my gratitude, I dedicate to you this song, a song of journeys fulfilling. Now he plays a song. Okay. So it's like a split second. That was it? That was my song? Oh, okay. Gleaming gold does the sun does rise. The boundless sky calls, its silver pale the path of men, a wide and endless pole. So far away the guiding lights that you do not espy? Espy. But flames of life their warmth impart to comfort and inspire. Take heart, my friend, for here we stand, and so we shall remain. Your destination reach you shall, by memory's refrain. Well, it's got to rhyme, right? So I'm guessing by the word it's rhyming. I've no doubt that you and Richa and Ayoyo shall give rise to a great many more tales. Your tales, in particular, may be more varied than those of others. There may be times when you face great hardships, and the weight is more than you can bear. How many times have you said that? In such a time, I bid you remember this. No matter how great your burdens, the tales that you have gathered shall ever be a strength, a beacon to light your way in the darkness. I'm surprised I can hear this. There's like fireworks and people clapping at the same time. Quest complete? No, not yet. Guru Jaja! At least I know who Guru Jaja is. Okay, back to story. Back to the real Guru Jaja. Oh, I think we're about to head out. I don't know. Oh wait, what's her face was like trying to get people for information. The real one. Well, actually, we just left seeing the real one right before the start of the contest. It's just you to be the keenest to head out, work up the earliest. But where are Aaronville and Wooklamart, I wonder? Well, you got friends. Oh good, you're all here. Who might your companions be? Seeing as we need information, I thought who better to get it from than the locals. These two hail from the villages we're thinking to visit. I give you credit for taking initiative, at least. What do you mean, at least? I am honored that the third promise would seek my advice. I too am happy to answer your questions. Any encounter might be an opportunity to do business and money. Thank you both for your help. Before we begin, there will doubtless be other occasions when we need to act independently, so I brought these for the two of you. Link Pearl? What's this? It is called a link pearl, a gemstone harvested from a special shell. When linked together, they allow people to communicate across great distances. Is that so? What a handy thing to have. The sun! It'll be very useful on our travels. Speak of which, I should get back to introducing my two friends here. Cover the screen. What was again? The Tolayo saga features a number of tourist clans. Two of those, the Hanu Hanu and the Pelu Pelu. Okay. What's easy to read. Have settlements relatively close to the city, so I brought a representative of each. As I mentioned before, the Hanu are cheerful people who love their festivals. They make their appearance in the Lay of Reeds, and their home village, Okuhanu, is located in Kozamauka. The other, smaller fellow is one of the Pelu, a clan of business-minded folk from the Urukyo Pacha. They appear in the Lay of Gold and craft all kinds of marvelous goods in Wachupelo, the village. Now, as for deciding which village to visit first, why don't you put that adventurous instinct of yours to work for us, Saito? Pick our destination. Why do you need to give us a choice? We're gonna have to do both anyways. So we have to finish the other one before you can... You can't stop halfway. I don't know. Pick the one with the neo race. Oh, it's got alpaca. What does he like to know? Our main concern was confirming the state of the road ahead. As I recall, to reach Urukyo Pacha, we depart from the Arc of Dawn, then take the road west at the first fork. Should we be wary of anything along the way? That is indeed the way to Urukyo Pacha. After the damage wrought by the recent downpour, however, you'll be doing more stumbling than walking. But do take heart, when it comes to rugged terrain, we have the most dependable solution available. Come with me. Is it the alpaca? We'll be back to talk to you in good time, friend Hanu. Meanwhile, you can eat and drink your fill at... How do you rate that? Zabalya tier? It's all been arranged. Doesn't even say anything. There's a Vera? It's not a Vera! It's a Namazu! It's the alpaca. It's right in front of the stables. Shortcut. Should talk to the alpaca key. Pretty sure it's the chocobo, right? Yeah, unlock. May I introduce to you our most dependable companion, the alpaca. I mean, it's like a chocobo with 4 legs. Oh. Does Ukulama hate every animal? These animals can traverse Urukopacha's steep mountain trails as if they were gentle fields, and all while carrying heavy loads. Our merchants would be lost without them. So they fill much the same niche as our chocobos back home. You don't have alpacas in Eorzea? Alpacas are native to York Tura. Eorzea has its chocobos, and the eastern lands have their horses. They have horses? Why go to the trouble of breeding another pack beast in a place which ill suits its qualities, and where it is not needed anyway? But must we ride these little beasts? Monsters? I get the impression you aren't fond of alpacas. When I was small, and being a bit naughty, I went around pulling on the wool. I see. One of them spat on me, and it was the foulest stench you can imagine. I see. What do they like to ride? Alpacas bred as mounts are inquisitive and docile. Even those without experience find them easy to handle. We're really doing this then. So, was my information useful to you? Yes, very helpful. Even if it wasn't what I wanted to hear. Good, I'll take my payment now. You want me to pay you? I don't think we even need that information. I guess I should have expected as much from a Pelu merchant. Let me see what I have on me. The Pelu Pelu value the act of spreading joy through trade, as you should know. They take pride in making deals that benefit both parties. Well, at least we're not losing anything. Only losing. Here you go. A fair price for your fair advice. It's alright. Yes, I made a trade with the third promise herself. My friends would never believe this. I should be on my way now. I wish you safe travels. Off you go then, and thank you. That camera angle. I better not get spit on again. You brought that on yourself. Remain calm and gentle, and so will they. I'm still not happy about this, but if we need to ride alpacas to reach Urukopacha, then that's what we'll do. First, you can't ride a boat. Now you can't ride alpacas. Actually, any transport, I think, is the problem. Oh, we're already on it. Oh, it's this zone. I've seen it in the I've seen the live letter when they were talking about the expansion. Like, I remember this art. Orukopacha. The hell? Jenga? Barigamanda. Alpacas everywhere. I mean, it looks like a nice map. Looks more interesting than whatchamacall desert in Stormblood. I keep comparing that. Alpaca.
それにしてもここがオルコパチャか。
オルコパチャ。
私も実際に来るのは初めてだぜ。空気が澄んでてとっても気持ちいいわ。見渡す限り山ばかりね。
ああ、中でも
Yeah, this one. It's like a giant ice block.
あるを思わせるほどの異様だね。
Somal. I'm guessing that's Ishkat.
ウォー構造も
ウォー構造も
ヨコトラルの最高峰だと言われてる。ま、近づきがたい理由は他にもあるんだけどな。
Such as?
聞かせてもらっても？ああ、あの山は。
おや、あなたはウクラマト王女じゃないですかい。こんなところで何を
Ah, NPC. It's a nice hairdo you have.
申し遅れました。私はトライオラで織物職人をしてるボロノックというもんです。
ボロノック。
よろしくな、ボロノック。私はペルペル族の集落に向かうところなんだ。
そいつは奇遇ですね。私もついさっき訪問してきたところなんですよ。
What a coincidence.
いつもアルパカウールを売りに来るペルペル族にアルパカの牧場を見学させてくれないかと。牧場主とメスカルを飲み明かしながら上質なウールの作り方を教えてもらいましたよ。
メスカルって？
Is it alcohol?
アガベと呼ばれる花を蒸留して作るオルコパチャ特産の酒のことだ。
Spirit made from distilled agave heart juice.
まあ、酔っ払って気分が良くなったせいでアルパカウールを例年の3倍買うって契約しちまったんですが、その分負けてくれたからよしとしておきます。おっと、つい立ち話が長くなっちまった。それじゃ私はこれで。そうそう、これだけは言っておきたかったんです。私は平和を大事にって王女の考えに賛同していましてね。継承の儀、 応援しておりますよ。
今の話を聞く限りでは、ペルペル族は商売人としてやり手のようだね。
Don't take any drinks from them.
ああ、ペルペル族は繁華街を仕切ってるだけじゃなく、トラル大陸中をアルパカに乗って練り歩く行商人の一族だ。話好きで口が回るから、ついつい乗せられて、買い物をしてしまうものが後を絶たない。
この私はそう簡単にはいかないぜ。
Nice flag. Just stare, don't say anything.
ペルペル族の集落ワチュンペロは街道の分かれ道を下った先だぞ。間違えてはぐれるなよ。
バカにすんな。
I mean, it's right. You can see it though. It's like it's that place, you know. It's not on the left. It's on the path. Are these aggro? Okay, they're passive. Those beasts are probably aggressive though. Spiky plants. You mean cactus? This is it. Watching Pelo, home of the Pelu Pelu. Woklamat should have arrived before us. Should. Uh-oh. That's not good. Already? Dun, dun, dun. You come all this way for the right of succession. Oh, so this means I'm exchanging words with the future Dawn servant. Please, the outcome is far from decided, but there's a possibility. How fortunate then that I deal in cloaks woven from especially luxurious alpaca wool. Such a garment will look magnificent when draped over the shoulders of our budding ruler. And the nation's ruler should dress her best for her adoring people, yes? Finery for our finest lady, that's right. Come, third promise, my well-stocked shelves are but a few steps away. Finest lady? I like the sound of that. Alright, I suppose a quick look wouldn't hurt. Standing right behind. What did we just talk about? Erevit, when did you... Ah, a Shitona from the far of Toral. Northern winters are bitterly cold affairs, I'm told. I cannot imagine how you survived them without a lovely warm cloak of quality alpaca wool. This guy's trying to sell the wool no matter what. No thank you. I'm not in need of new clothes at the moment, and neither is the third promise. Perhaps another time. Of course, my shop door is always open. It's like there's like spam calls. Want many chin. You were saying something about not being easily charmed? I was just As I mentioned previously, the Pelu people live for bringing happiness through trade. They won't cheat you or sell you defective goods. They will, however, disarm you with their deft turns of phrase, and unwitting customers like Wuklamat fall prey to this affable approach time and time again. Your only recourse is a clear and firm refusal. They won't pursue the matter should you make your disinterest plain. A valuable insight into the minds of the Pelu Pelu. Let us all take Erenvir's words of caution to heart. Aren't you also one that's weak to sales? Yeah, the two signs just staring. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. We should be careful, right? Mr. I bought the sword for how much price? Bought the katana. It was Gorsetsu's katana, I think. Not my finest moment, I'll admit. But now that we're here, let's do what we came to do. Find the Elector. Allow me to propose a strategy then. Krill, Alice, and I will speak with the merchants. You and Ehrenfield might try approaching travelers and passerby. That way, you don't get swayed. Saito, pray investigate any of the other establishments which catch your eye. Should we learn aught of use, let us relay it to the third promise. So if we find out anything useful. Let's attune to the crystal first. Keep forgetting. Nothing quite as relaxing as a cup of coffee you're gonna sell. It certainly has a lovely aroma. I thought they were trying to sell the coffee to each other. It's like, but you can't have coffee without this bread. I guess it doesn't work on each other. Bebelja. Distillery worker. The Dawn Servant's elector? I thought you were neo-faced town. Here for the right of succession, I take it. Me? I don't much care who sits on the throne, so long as they keep Turo peaceful. Peaceful, you say? People tend not to be in the mood to relax and sip out excellent mezcal once arrows and spears start flying, if you know what I mean. Speaking of which, would you like a cup? A joy shared is a joy doubled, I say. No. Oh right, yes, you're asking about the elector business. Being but freshly returned from my trading round, I heard that there's a contest afoot, but not much else. Our head ledger Tobili could probably tell you more about it. Contest? Oh, this is just I think it's the fate. I think you get, these are the fate currency. There should be one more. Ow, spiky! Impatient porter. Electors? Oh yes, I've heard all about the right of succession. I've heard all about the right of succession. They're looking to put a new rule on the throne, eh? Personally, I'm rooting for Zoraja. Oh, didn't the other one say they don't like fighting? It's bad for the drinking business. If the first promise wins, they'll look to expand our sphere of influence. That means access to more resources and more customers. In the thousands column, potentially. So many new trading opportunities to spread happiness far and wide. Yeah, happiness. Others have been coming around to my way of thinking, so I've begun crafting goods inspired by the resilient sun. Would you care to purchase something? Yeah, I don't need Zoraja merchandise. No, I will not. Very well. You say you want to know about the Elector? I could help you, but I won't. I can tell you're no supporter of Zoraja or his policies. Welp. You're working for the competition, so I won't tell you. Hello there, I'm Mablu. Did you have a question for me? You think you're the only one dressed differently? Sorry, I don't know about electors. You should take a moment to see our prized alpacas before you leave them. You're selling alpacas. Oh, but be sure to admire them from a respectable distance. Get too close, and our nervous darlings may be tempted to spit on you, and that stuff stinks. Do alpacas normally spit? Is that like what they normally do? According to Google AI, alpacas spit to communicate distress, establish dominance, or defend themselves. So they actually do spit. Yeah. Male alpacas are more aggressive than females. Okay. Keep in mind that llamas are, it's not alpaca, aren't actually spitting. They can't breathe through their mouths. They're actually... Oh, this is from Reddit. I don't know if this is legit. But according to this is this from Reddit or is this from Wiki? Not all alpacas spit, but all are capable of doing so. Spit is somewhat euphemistic. Occasionally, the projectiles contains only air and little saliva. Also, it's not always wet. Although alpacas commonly bring out acidic stomach contents, generally a green and grassy mix, and project it onto their chosen targets. Oh. Spitting is mostly reserved for other alpacas, but an alpaca will also spit at a human. Alpacas can spit for several reasons. A female alpaca spits when she is not interested in a female alpaca. Get away! Typically, when she thinks that she's already impregnated. Okay. Both sexes of alpaca keep each other away from their food or anything they have their eyes on. Most give a slight warning before spitting by blowing air out and raising their heads. Alpacas can spit up to 10 feet if they need to. For example, if another animal does not back off, the alpaca will throw up its stomach If another animal does not back off, the alpaca will throw up its stomach contents, resulting in a lot of spit. So there's different levels of spit. Apparently, there's just air and tiny bit of saliva, and if they really hate you, they can vomit on you. Okay, alpacas. It happened to a visiting buyer not so long ago. Probably, that's the head rancher, was so mad at me for not giving a proper warning. No one makes a mistake without Tobly noticing. He knows everything that happens on this ranch. Sounds like a lector. They're like the leader of this place. They're watching, like, yeah, they know everything that goes on in the village. We've got our candidate, potential elector. Meanwhile, you got people that are kind of like half-half on who to support. You really have to watch yourself around these silver-tongued peddlers. I almost bought a bottle of mezcal. You talk to them again? And a stack of blankets. And then there was this enchanting ornament. There's more than once. Anyway, I did manage to learn that Tobly is the man to talk about the contest. Now, if only they shared where this head ledger of theirs is to be found. Head ledger? Really? He's also the head rancher? Well, the alpaca ranch is not far from here. I say we pay it a visit before the others return. Oh, just us two. I can't fly! Ah, I have to do this again. South. Should be able to see. That's a lot of them. That is a lot of alpacas. Still, we know that head ledger could be here somewhere. Could. Gotcha. I cannot let fear deter me. Not to say that I'm scared, of course. Excuse me, is one of these workers Tobly? Tobly? Oh yes, he likes to mingle with the ranch hands and keep an eye on things. I can't tell you which one he is though. Why not? It's a test. You can't? Is this part of the contest? All I can say is that Tobly often mentions his favorite pungent subject. Pungent subject? Spit? He also can't resist a profitable trade. Though who among us could, am I right? Still, if you bring him a very good deal, he might let his identity slip. So it's like a game. Easy enough. All I have to do is offer Tobly a deal he can't ignore. No problem at all. Well, maybe one problem. I don't think my purse is deep enough to pay everyone we think might be Tobly. Let's ask some questions first to narrow down the field. Yeah, that would be an idea. Great, we can meet back here to share our impressions. You're running straight into the alpaca. Well, obviously I'm not Tobly. I mean, oops, I should have said that. Oh, that was easy. Well, you're Mablu, we know that. You're meant to find out for yourself who Tobly is. Or if an elector is even in the village at all. Good luck. Lol. I'm definitely not him. Oh, diligent, huh? Ah, a visitor from across the salt, if I'm not mistaken. Be warned, the alpacas will spit if you started them. I suggest you keep your movements slow and deliberate. Wide-eyed. Nonchalant. Am I Tobly? Yes, that's me. Excellent work from the third prompts and her entourage. Sharp instincts. Pfft. Shall we commence the rise of succession then? Just like that? Oh, you want to play? Why do they just make noises? Yuck. You didn't have to spit on me. Okay, so even these people aren't immune to spit. You think I might be Tobly? Hahaha. Well, maybe I am. All I will say is that in this village, none have reared more alpacas than I. Is that all they say? The third promise must demonstrate her worth. Well, are you not ready to begin the contest? So one of them is like very boastful ranch hand. The other one's like very eager to start the contest. And this one's just working. But doesn't care about being the elector. I see we're both done with our interrogations. So who do you think it is? I have my suspicions, but let's hear your pick. Diligent? I mean, that's the only odd one out, right? You're talking about the one that's also the head rancher, head ledger? I don't know. Ah, the worker so intent on stable chores. I had my eye on that one too. Time to rip off the mask. Time to rip the mask off our mystery ranch hand, so to speak. We know it's you, Tobly, and to prove it, I propose a deal. A generous sum of coin for confirmation of your true identity. They don't care about coin, do they? They're busy looking after the alpaca. An offer I gladly accept. As you have correctly guessed, I am indeed Tobly, head ledger of Wachupelo and head rancher of the family ranch. So I guess I got it right. I'm also one of Gulu Jaja's chosen electors. So what happens if I get it wrong? Multiple times. Does she run out of money? Aha! In a place featured in the Tulayo saga, just as we thought. I was right to trust in your instincts, and I wager this won't be the last time. She found you out fair and square, Tobly. And I'm glad she did. Would have been a pity had her bid ended here. Yeah, ended from the beginning, from the first part of this contest. Oh, music stopped. Oh, that's a voice.
見抜くこと自体が試練の一環だったというわけです。簡単すぎたでしょうけどね。王となる者には
おお、まあな。
Uh-oh. Hey, that's not fair. Is he just gonna barge in and go, I need to talk to you?
兄さん。
この牧場に
It's Jojo.
族長の頭
It's
部
Jotaro.
の者がいると聞いてきた。
Yeah.
誰が頭部か当ててごらんよ。これ
Oh, he doesn't know. Just stares at them. This tap one. Really? Isn't that cheating?
お前が頭部だね。
Isn't that cheating?
問いかけるまでもなく当ててみせるとは。いやいや、お見事です。お二人を試すような真似、失礼しました。早速始めましょう。試練の説明を。連王からは伺っております。どんな試練を出すも私の自由と。いろいろ考えましたが、これにしますよ。
Speaks fast.
捕まえてきてください。アルパカを。
He didn't even say that though. Okay. Is it really that weird to hunt an alpaca?
私は少しばかり苦手だけどさ、アルパカって人懐っこい動物なんだろ？だったら難しい試練じゃなさそうだな。
それでは連れてきてください。
あの子 The example. That one. Which one? Is that like the worst one? It looks the same to me.
このアルパカは特別な個体でしてね。少し近づいてみてくれますか、ウクラマタ王女。
I have a bad feeling. You're talking to the one. You're telling the one that has the.
私がか？
Yeah.
まあ何もしなきゃ何もしてこねえよな。エンビルもそう言ってたし。
As long as you don't do anything. But this is special though. I don't know. Closer? I guess it's close enough. Ah.
こいつ唾吐きやがったぞ。うわ、くっせえ。気持ちは。
You don't collapse like that, right? Damage, mental damage.
アルパカは臆病なのに好奇心旺盛という相反する性質を持っています。
Being both extremely curious and extremely cowardly.
そして怖がっている時に無理に近づこうとすると唾を吐きかけてくるのです。威嚇のために。とっても臭いですよ。アルパカの唾は混じっていますからね。未消化の食べ物が。唾は外敵を追い払うための彼らの武器なのです。
Do you have to show that? Do you have to get someone hit by the spit in the first place?
特にその子みたいな谷に生息する野生
You
種
could just say it.
は
You didn't need to show it.
攻撃的なんだ。その分強いけどね。
頑強な体の野生種と温厚な心の家畜種、その2つを掛け合わせることで生み出してるんです。行商人が求める重い荷を運べて扱いやすいアルパカを。
Oh, she didn't die.
なるほど、よくわかったぜ。今の説明で別に唾を浴びせる必要はなかった気がする。
That's what I said.
野生のアルパカの捕獲。
お察しの通りです。しかしアルパカの捕獲は見た目ほど簡単ではありません。万全の準備をするといいでしょう。そうそう、一つ言っておきますが、野生種が生息する谷に立ち入っていいのは継承候補者だけ。
Okay, it's only them, so they can't get help.
アルパカが見てくれるわけですよ。時代の王として史跡を得るのにふさわしい顔ね。
That stupid tick.
唾吐きアルパカを捕まえる？王を選ぶ試練がそんなのでいいのか？
連王から好きに決めていいと言われてるのでね。それに継承の儀を最後まで進めば わかるかもしれないですよ。この試練の隠された目的が。
So there's a meaning to it. This won't take long.
ちょっと
What?
言ったでしょ。野生のアルパカは簡単に捕まれないと。するべきです。しかるべき準備を。
Man, he just brute forces everything. He'll probably even get it done as well. I guess we're the only ones to do it the proper way.
これまでなんとなく苦手だったアルパカだけどさ、今日ではっきりと嫌いになった。
Well, I don't blame you. He's JoJo, he can do anything.
アルパカがなんだ。
He can.
唾さえかけられなければあんな動物。
ウクラマとの壮絶な悲鳴が聞こえてきたが。
I heard a scream that sounded like you.
この私が悲鳴なんかあげるかよ。ただちょっと驚いて声が出ただけだ。
I was just surprised.
それを悲鳴って言うんだろう。
Probably stinks as well. Everyone should stay back.
連王の戦者見つかったの？
Yeah, found him.
実はな。
Oh, right, they didn't know about the contest. So what do we do then, if we can't help? Oh, but there's preparations, right? I had to go and wash that nasty stuff off my face. I think I got all of it. But would you mind taking a sniff for me, just to make sure? The stench has ruined my sense of smell. No thank you. Hey, I saw that look. As Wuklamant helped demonstrate, the valley alpacas are wary of people. Getting close enough to catch one will not be an easy task. You might have warned me about that earlier. I have enough trouble with tame alpacas. How do you expect me to wrangle a wild one? With the proper saddle, we infuse the leather with a relaxing scent that soothes the spitting beast. Like lavender? Wonderful. Give me one of those then. Just like that. Have you perhaps forgotten we are a clan of merchants? If you want a taming saddle, then you need to find a saddler and make them an offer. They don't come cheap, of course. Crafting a saddle will cost you the equivalent of 10 pel in the thousands column. How much is that in gil? Is that the same? Is it 1-to-1? 10,000 pel? I don't have that kind of coin. Converting to gil, that count. Oh, it's different. That comes to around 1 million or so. It's 1 million gil. Mayhap if we all pitch in. No. This is my feat to accomplish. I wouldn't feel right about having others to pay the costs. I'll find the money, somehow. $1 million for a saddle, jeez. In that case, yeah. That basket of wool is worth the sum you paid me earlier. 1 pel in the hundreds column. Beginning with the wool, you can trade for ever more valuable goods until you have something suitable to bargain with for the saddle. Ah, it's like those, you know, in Zelda you have that item trading quest. It just keeps trading forever. Trading. That's a nice gesture, but you think I could turn 100 pel into 1 million? That's 10,000 times more. He's like, huh? We need 10,000 pel, not 1 million. Yeah, the gil is 1 million. So we're looking at 100 times more. Oh, right. I panicked and got confused with Alpha Nut's million gil. Well, thanks for the hydrate. Actually, I left my water in the other room. Be right back. Alright, I'm back with inexpensive water. It's definitely not Fiji water. Yeah! I'm not so sure about this trading idea. You were almost talked into buying a cloak you didn't need mere moments after you arrived. But I hate when you're right. Then let me help you with your deal making. Is that allowed? Oh, hello again. Mablu, I work here as a ranch hand, but I've also learned a lot about the peddler profession. It's alright if I aid them now, yes? I guided the claimants towards the first step of the feat, like you asked. As long as Wook Lamar goes alone to capture Alpaca, she's free to accept assistance from whoever she likes. So getting the saddle, she can get assistance. Alright, let's see about getting you that saddle then, Third Promise. I don't know why you made your offer, but I could use an ally with a beak for bargains. Welcome aboard, Mablu. Should the rest of us stay behind, perhaps? It may be easier to haggle over prices without so many voices chiming in. Yeah, you can't have a crowd and go, yeah, sell it cheaper. Yes, stay here and pitch in with the ranch work. Mablu gone, I'll need extra hands to tend to the alpacas. More work. Gladly. Although Saito, I think you should go with Wook Lamar. You've seen markets and bazaars the world over, and surely have sage advice to share. I do? Oh, in that case, you should also hold on to the alpaca wool. If it's misplaced or soiled in some way, you have nothing to bargain with. As if I'd do such a thing, but I'll leave the wool with Saito anyway. Better to keep my hands free. The alpaca's still staring. To begin, I suggest we try trading the wool to Havli, the saddler. He won't agree to the deal, of course, but it'll give us an idea of how much he'll accept for his wares. Fair enough. So, like, we set up a goal and then work towards that. Lag? Lag. I was like, why are they still standing here? Here. This music. Something I can do for you? We've come to bargain. I need one of your special taming saddles to catch a wild alpaca. A saddle, is it? And how will you be paying for it? With this basket of fine alpaca wool. From my pocket. It's like a pocket lint. Doesn't look happy. What use does a saddle maker have for wool? Besides, this will barely cover the cost of a single strap buckle. Offer me something I actually want. Like? And What might that be? Mezcal. They want wine, alcohol, spirits. I like to nurse a cup at day's end while I inspect my finished work. Bring me a jug of quality stuff and you've got yourself a deal. This bodes well for us, I promise. Such mezcal can be had for only 5 pel in the thousands column. Cause what? How much do we have? I think we're in the 100. I think it's like 100. It's like, oh no. Hold on. Did you say third promise? They might offer exchange. No! The saddle's gonna cost you a jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years at least. Because then it's like, oh, time to get a bigger bargain. 3 years? That stuff is valued at 10,000 pel or more. Why have you doubled the price? Because I must support the man of ambition who'll see my business prosper. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Zoraja will go to war, and his cavalry will need saddles. Lots of saddles. It's nothing personal, third promise, but I won't sell you my craft for anything less than my asking price. Just because they found out. It went from, what, 5,000 to like 10,000? Isn't? Can't say that I blame him. I'm known for championing peace, and peace is unlikely to bring him more customers. Not aggressively, I guess. Those of our grandparents' generation remember the dark days when the clans were at war. Many of these Pelu pray for your victory, Wuklama. The younger ones, though, to them, strife and bloodshed are as children's stories. They think themselves safe from these horrors and take the peace we now enjoy for granted. I see. Still, others are unsatisfied with this quiet prosperity and crave the future the second promise envisions. They've become obsessed with innovations like the dirigibles that have made trade swift and easy. Then you have those like Havli, convinced that the first promise's plans for conquest will afford them opportunities for great profit. But what about you, Maplu? Aren't you of the younger generation? At least a year or two younger than me, I'd say. Oh, I was raised on the old tales. I've memorized accounts of what it was like when the Yokui ruled our village. Those are like the giants, I think? That's why I offered to help. I want you to become Dawn's servant, to keep our nation from going back to the way it was. Well then, I guess I better make sure I win the contest. But the type of mezcal the saddler maker wants is so very expensive. Weren't we expecting to need 10,000 pel from the outset? Nothing's changed, we just need to get on with it. I think the estimate for the saddle it was 10,000 to begin with. I may not have a head for trade or the stomach for alpacas, but I won't give up with the piece of Tolayo on the online. Then neither will I. We will make you Dawn's servants. Aiming for that 10,000 pel jug right away will only bring us failure and frustration, so let's try exchanging the wool for anything even a touch more valuable. Like I said, it's like the Zelda quest line. You slowly upgrade. Because people have different values, right? For what they need. The trick is to find someone who needs alpaca wool and is willing to trade at a loss to acquire it. Someone who supports your bid for the throne, for instance. Oh, this guy, yeah? Oh, he needs wool, right? But how do you find him? Of course, the weaver. Bolnok was his name, I believe. He went out of his way to say he agreed with my vision, and he was here to buy wool. I think I remember the direction he was going, but for now, let's head back to that road where we first met him. Can we even catch up to him? It's been a while. Unless he's really slow. What's the point of this if you can't fly? This is the spot. Yeah, it was. After Bolnock talked to us, he walked off to the south. Then he was probably going to Ikuvlo's Inn. Most visitors to watching Pello end up staying there. Let's go and check, shall we? Wasn't there a southwest? That's like, oh, it's along the way. Oh, the building's there anyways. Should be nearby. West. Oh, I see it. And jump over this? Oh, I can. Just barely. Oh, the merchant's still there. Merchant? Weaver? Can I have that basket, Saito? Give it manually. Here you go. Thanks. Now let's see if we can turn a profit. Is this a minigame? Bolnock, I'm glad we found you. Are you interested in making a trade? For I promise you wish to do business with me? Might ask what this is all about. Oh, you're gonna explain everything. I see. So the goal is to turn that basket of wool into a jug of 3-year-old premium mezcal. Didn't he say he also likes the mezcal? So I'm sure he knows how valuable it is. Then allow me to invest in your efforts. That's a good start. Peace in Dorado is what allows me to cross freely the lands of my supplies. Naturally, I would prefer that one pledge to preserve peace wins the throne. Thus do I humbly offer you this wool poncho, a small token that I pray contributes to your victory. Poncho. Oh, that's fine craftsmanship. A garment like that would easily fetch 5 pel in the hundreds column. So 500. So we went from 100 to 500. That's very generous, Bolnock. Thank you. I promise I won't let you down. Now I need to turn that to 10,000. I have every faith in you, firm promise. May fortune bless your future dealings. Can't believe you quintupled your investment with your first deal. You're off to a spectacular start. Only because Saito remembered our weaver friend. All I did was hand over the wool. That's not true. The connections you build with people are vital. This is one of the most fundamental precepts of trading, one which you instinctively mastered. You think so? I know so. Now, let's take our 500 pel poncho and trade it for something even more valuable. Here, Saito, you take the... Oh, I have to carry everything. You take the poncho. If I lost it somehow, Erenville would never let me hit it. Well, poncho is easier than a basket of wool, right? All set, our next deal is waiting to be found. Where though? Excellent trade. 100 to 500. Oh, it's like those ones. Like what they're wearing right now. Success. Trade a 100 pel basket of alpaca wool for a 500 pel wool poncho. How many times we need to do this? I have a feeling it's gonna be here. Leveraging connections is a sound strategy, but we should also consider supply and demand. An individual in urgent need of a good poncho will offer more than a merchant simply looking to stock his shelves. True. We're gonna scalp someone? That makes sense, but how do we know if someone needs a poncho? They have a fabulous sense of style! Well, they aren't wearing one for starters, right? Like that guy over there. That's the obvious answer, isn't it? We look for a person without a poncho and hope they're eager to buy out. Yes, there you go. We find a demand for our supply. So, where should we begin our search for prospective buyers? There are any number of places, but we could do worse than starting right here at the inn. There are any number of places, but we could do worse than starting right here at the inn. There might be interested travelers. I guess. Oh, it's these NPCs, right? Who here needs a poncho? A lot of Mamuja hardly wear anything to begin with. True. Those are probably lance guard or sellswords. Mamuja who soldier for a living prefer not to wear much above the waist. It hampers their movements. So, Mamuja without weapons. So even if they have bare shoulders, Mamuja carrying arms can be struck off the list. What are you looking at me for? Oh, nod. Well, this one's already got a poncho. This one's got a sword and shield. Hard bitten. Sweaty. I think he's got a spear. This one might not have anything. Disconcerted. Let's see. No cloak, no coats or cloak, but also no weapon. Oh, we might have a winner. The others leave. Oh there, friend. You're not a mercenary by trade, right? I was curious about your bold choice of dress, or lack thereof. Oh, it was no choice of mine, believe me. I was attacked by beasts on the way here and barely escaped with my scales intact. My coat was not so lucky. The coat got damaged. I'm actually a toolmaker from Talaya, and was dressed quite smartly, all the better to show the pillow I am a man who takes pride in its appearance, and therefore its work as well. But now look at me. Well, sir, this is your lucky day. What a splendid poncho! This would be a perfect replacement for the coat I lost. We'd be willing to part with it, if you'd like to make a trade, for one of your fine tools, perhaps. What about this hatchet? I crafted it myself, and will vouch for its quality. The blade looks sharp, the haft well made. I value it at 1 pearl in the thousands column, so we double. Went from 100, 500, 1000. How accurate is the value? We have a deal. Wonderful. A fine garment such as this should put me on even footing with any Pele merchants. Like the how do you read that? Eponymous owner of Miplu's mate's garden for one. Her field hands use hatchets to harvest the mate, and I thought to impress her with the tool I sold you. No matter, I have other wares to sell. Glad I am to have met you. Did you hear that? We've already found our next buyer. To Miplu's mate's garden we go. Yeah, that was easy. Yes, but it's a fair distance on foot. We should take alpacas. Yeah, that pose, that reaction. These ones will be the calm type, right? I guess. Double. So we need, was it 100,000 or 10,000? I think it was 10,000. So we need to make 10 times more. Still got 1/10. More change. Well done recognizing that toolmaker as potential customer. If you ever mind to change professions, you make an excellent merchant. these even replacements? Just the gloves. Oh, the other one probably didn't fit. Before we get moving, you should be the one to hold on to this. The hatchet. I guess it's easy to hold in a poncho. With that, I suppose we should hop on the alpacas Mablu has so kindly provided. Sound reluctant. It was like 645, right? Is it? Oh. Yeah, 645. Oh, but why is that a replacement? The hand must have been low item level. Ready to go? Let's mount out. Oh, it's auto? Okay. Off to the mate fields we go. Mate fields? Please don't spit. Please don't spit. You'll be fine. These ones are accustomed to people. I still don't trust them. You have a knack for riding, no matter what you say. Without our alpacas friends, we probably would never have become traveling merchants. Can you imagine walking all the way across Turo? The way they bounce. I swear, that mountain's too tall to be real. Wokozomo, wasn't that the name? A forbidding sight, isn't it? One I've never appreciated up close. You have to take the long way around the cliffs to get there, to the highlands belonging to the Yokui. So, Mablu, you say you were learning about the peddler profession. You don't care for ranch work? No, I love it. I love working with alpacas. But becoming a peddler has always been a dream of mine. It's just, I'm not sure I have the talent for it. If I can help you buy the taming saddle though, then it'll be proof that I can do this after all. Ah, that's why. In that case, you best get ready to be a merchant. Look, we're almost there. We are? I was looking at the ground. Wait, subaltender. Yellow subaltender. We made it, and without a single smelly incident. I send alpacas back to Ikuvlo's Inn, so we'll walk the main road when we return to the village. Isn't that bad? Speaking of roads to travel, you were adopted by the Dawn Servant, weren't you, for a promise? That I was. Then perhaps you understand. I was an orphan too, you see. Toby took me in. He took in all the ranch hands, actually. All of them? Yes, and everyone works hard at the chores, grateful for the opportunity to repay the head ledger's generosity. Yet here I am, the only one wanting to go off and be a merchant. Angry. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm telling you this. We need to keep trading things for your saddle if you're to prepare for the feat of gold. As its mate harvesting season, they can't have too many quality hatchets. Add to that Wuklamat's way with people, we should have no trouble making a favorable. We should have no trouble making a favorable deal. That's Mipu herself over there. Pass the hatchet to the third promise, and let's get to bargain. And that was easy. That little axe for me. Well, I guess it's little compared to your axe. Thanks. Now to see what we can get for it. As long as it's over, what, 5,000? Was it 5,000? Or was 1,000, right? Yeah, it's 1,000. You're Miplu, the owner of these fields. I have a mind to trade if you're interested. Well, well, the third promise. I might be convinced to entertain a proposal. What do you have on offer? This hatchet, forged by a seasoned artisan, the razor edge of this exceptional tool will make light work of your crops. The quality is acceptable, I suppose. I offer you a sack of mate leaves in exchange. It sounds kind of meh. A sack of mate leaves is valued at 1 pound in thousands column, the same price as the hatchet. This deal will bring us no closer to MSQ. I mean, it makes sense to offer something of the same value. If I may, Mistress Miplu, it's harvesting season, is it not? Does not the demand for hatchets afford them at a higher value? It is indeed the season, which is why I procured an ample batch of tools well in advance. We're too late. We've missed the window for demand. In that case, we'll have to fall back on connections. Think of it this way. A generous deal here will put you in the third promise's good graces. Surely that's worthy of consideration. I do not wish to give offense, but I must tell you that I stand with the second promise. Oh, it's the second promise supporter. His innovations will improve every aspect of our lives, I believe, including farming, and I will no longer have need of hatchets. I've got chainsaws. I assure you that I have nothing but respect for Wuklaman. That is why I'm prepared to purchase a spare hatchet at a fair price. I suppose it is fair given your reasons, but we ourselves will be no better off for the transaction. I can't read. How about this then? If we were to help bring in your harvest, would you give us a better deal? As a matter of fact, I would. Until Koana's reforms come about, I can always use more hands in the fields. Then you can go ahead and add our labor to the bargain. She learned a new thing. Added value to tip the scales. I could have forgotten one of the most basic rules of trading. You can rest here if you like, Mabu. Saito and I have mates together. Gotta be careful with the wording. Mates or mats? Maybe it's Matt. Oh no, I'm helping too. Off to the fields then. Mind you pick the healthy leaves. I'll take 5 good bundles from each of you. Gathering time. What is 7 West? It's nearby. Oh. Chabameki. This feels slower, and I lost the jog buff. Okay. That was easy. This one's also growing healthy. So what? Do we get like extra bags of mates or something? You've brought me some leaves then. Yee. And a dog. An acceptable harvest. We'll see how your companions fared before I make any decisions though. Here, we brought our share as well. Thank you for the promise. This is more than enough to hold up your end of the bargain. Now it's time to honor mine, after adding the value of your labor to the price of the hatchet. I am prepared to offer you a full sack of our highest grade mate leaves. How much is that though? Compared to a regular one. Premium! Bought at the shop, one sack of those leaves will cost no less than 5 pel at the thousands, so we're halfway. So they're worth 5 times more than a regular bag. Then we can bid farewell to this hatchet. I'll give it a good hunt. Talk of the contest aside, I'm glad we could come to a mutually agreeable trade. As am I. All the best with the rest of your harvest. Mablu, what's wrong? It's as I was saying before. Even after everything Tobli's done for me, I'm planning to abandon it all and become a merchant. But then I needed your help after forgetting a basic rule of trade. How can I expect Tobli to accept my decision then? Because now she thinks she's not ready anymore. Have you mentioned your plans to leave? So you intend to give up then? Like, how do you know if Tobli doesn't like it? Not exactly. I wanted to prove I could succeed as a peddler before I declared my intentions. I seek to follow in my father's footsteps, but not because he expects it of me. I want to preserve Turo's peace, and becoming Dawn Servant happens to be the best way to do it. You should live a life of your own choosing, and I wouldn't be surprised if Tobli held the same opinion, so talk to him. You're right. It's better to find out for sure than worry over what he might say. Thank you for the advice. But first, we have a saddle to buy. I want that success under my belt so I can be sure of my decision. What's next then? We'll try our tea leaves. The tea leaves? I thought they're just random leaves. We try to trade our tea leaves for something halfway to 10,000 pel. No, I think we're close enough now. I said we go straight for the premium mezcal. Bargain our way into double the value, huh? Think you can do it? Trust me, I'll make this trade work. I admire you for that promise. That you're holding your own against such strong competition for the throne is inspiring. Am I really holding my own against Guana and Zoraja? I mean, of course I am. I am Wuklaman of the Dawn's Promise, after all. Yeah. What is that doubting? I'm sussing it out. Times 5. Before we go, let me give you the mate leaves? Is it mates or mat? Mate leaves. I don't need to risk proving ENVtuber's point. Now I get all the blame. Ready then? Our next stop is the Mezcal Distillery. Can I just teleport? Northeast 294. It's probably up here, isn't it? I think it's up there. Coffee grains. Noto cacta. Noto? Not a cacta. I don't know, you look quite like a cacta to me. feel like one of them is at the cliff here. Mega Megui? Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, I was right. It's easily missable. $389 south. South? It must be here then. Okay, let's pick another mount. Oh, you can get random. Roulette. Chocobo. Okay, never mind. That's no chocobo. That's no tree. Still south. No! Attack with the trees! Can we reach? Don't tell me it's... Oh, okay. I was gonna say... Don't tell me it's above it. Yeah, there's still more areas above. There's a bear! It's a mountain bear! Mountain bear! Steve did nothing. $144 south. Okay, that's definitely above. Biff. Definitely can't unlock that. Who's Bethany? I want to speak with a man by the name of Goblin. See a pattern in the names. Even among his fellow distillers, he's regarded as master of the craft. He knows the value of his product, so if we're to convince him to trade for twice what the leaves are worth, we're going to need targeted information. That means asking around and taking in the gossip. If you could talk to the people here in the distillery, Saito, perhaps Lamar could do the same at the village entrance. Meanwhile, I'll head to the north side and see what I can learn. Oh. Bebil-ja. Me? I'm a chef from Tolaya. I often come here to buy Goblin's mezcal, the finest Satura, according to my customers. He always brings out a jug during our dealings, but I can't handle the stuff too, well, myself. Says not a drinker. I take small sips, not wanting to be impolite, you understand, but still end up so adult as to agree to whatever price he quotes me. It would be nice to have less potent refreshments during such conversations, else I might have to seriously reconsider our arrangement. Tea? Maybe tea? There's not much I can say about Goblin, but I can tell you what Goblin's been saying. The other day he was muttering about monsters prowling about Agav's jaws. That's the field where they gather ingredients for the mezcal. Their presence has made it harder to procure said ingredients, and thus driven up the price of its products. A boon, some might argue, but it's hard to celebrate when it affects the work as it does. Can't rightly bring joy to people if you can't keep making the thing they love. So... you need tea, because not everyone drinks alcohol, and we can probably help you with the monster problem. Goblin might be a deft hand at distilling, but it's got no sense when it comes to appearances. Rumor has it he's been invited to the palace for business negotiations. If he presents himself to the court wearing his usual rumpled attire though, he'll be laughed out of sun perch. We need clothes for them? I don't know how we can do that. So what did you find out? Fast forward time. Oh, we can make use of all these tidbits. They're as good as sealed. As for me, I found out where Goblin's working. there's a millstone at the top of the slope behind the distillery. You go on ahead and I'll bring Buklaman. Yeah, that still doesn't explain how we deal with the outfit problem. That's also no... What is that? This smells. This one? Sildra? Sea dragons have no relation to actual dragons. You have business with me, sir. Why don't we talk down below so as to not distract the alpaca from his work? Ah, I see it. He's walking in circles. Now, what's this about? Keep it brief if you would. I'm a can't even read this. I'm a busy man. We're in the market for a free old jug of premium mezcal, assuming you have any on hand, that is. Ah, an excellent choice. I must warn you though, it doesn't come cheap. We don't have pelp, but we can offer a sack of mate leaves in exchange. It's top grade stuff, like the mezcal. No deal. Mate leaves are well and good, but I don't have any use for them. You guys lied to me! No deal, just like that. Still, I had to send you away empty-handed. Why don't we sit and chat a while over a cup of mezcal? Now the real bargaining begins. Which of our cards do you want to play first? The Hubigo's chef's distaste for strong drink. Because we're talking about drinks, right? I appreciate your hospitality, but I'm afraid I can't hold my drink. I've heard one of your regular customers, a Hubigo chef, is the same. Seeing as not everyone can enjoy mezcal, I wonder if you might benefit from having other refreshments to offer. Something like made tea, for instance, and brewed from the finest leaves, of course. Oh, you're right. Absolutely right. I've noticed a growing reluctance on the part of my Hubigo friend, but did not realize I myself was to blame. I must endeavor to be a better host. Still, even with that added value in mind, no sack of leaves is worth the mezcal you're after. Even if I buy, it's not enough. Should we offer to cuddle monsters causing them trouble? No? Not yet. We'll keep that card up our sleeve until we need it. Really? What else is there? The clothes? As I expect, you're aware, the rite of succession is currently taking place. That's why the third promise has graced us with her presence. When the contest is decided, the subsequent ascension ceremony and banquet will be a prestigious affair. If your mezcal were to be served there, it will bring the distillery immeasurable fame. He's like, oh, look at his face, oh. Wait, could it be that your rumored invitation to the palace is to discuss that very possibility? As a matter of fact, yes. I must admit, I'm still reeling from the abruptness of it all. It'll be a great honor and opportunity if I can secure the deal. Well, I should think your exceptional mezcal would speak for itself. That said, there's no such thing as being too prepared, and first impressions last. You want to be wearing your very best when you walk into Volokshunsa. It would be a shame to miss this chance of a lifetime simply for one of proper garments. Oh, what's wrong with these? I guess they're less red. That it would. Are you saying you have garments to offer? Something ideal for court? We have no garments on hand, I'm afraid, but we can provide you with the next best thing, an introduction to a weaver. His name is Bolnog, and his works are highly regarded in Tolaya. It's like, we don't have any for you, but we can get it custom made. It's like he didn't agree to it. As a supporter of Wuklaman and keen observer of palace politics, he would doubtless be happy to guide you in the selection of an outfit to fit this golden occasion. That is certainly a tempting proposal, and one of which I should like to take full advantage, but the scales still aren't quite balancing. Now? Say, weren't there monsters running amok in Argav Jaws? That's a problem we could easily solve for you. Truly? I'll be most grateful for your immediate assistance. I was resigned to hiring sellswords to clear them out. Factoring in that saved expense and an introduction to a trusted weaver, this is shaping up to be a sound bargain. Alright, you have a deal. That was easy. Yes, I knew you'd come around. Give us a moment. Saito and I will take care of those prowling nuisances. Finally, fighting! In the meantime, I'll use the time to pen an introductory letter to Bolnock. The fields you're looking for are just north of Wachinpella. Be safe. North? I don't think we've been north. North. What is this? Oh. Oh, it's the Queen Porksy or something, right? Porksy, oh, it's king! Unlike its kin, this Porksy was born without the ability to cure temper. Rather than have it go to waste, however, it was made into a mount and given a crown, perhaps to invoke a sense of luxury and comfort. So it's a regular Porksy that just can't even do anything. It's like, let's make it a king. Are you saying kings can't do anything? That should be Argav Jaws over there. This will go faster if we split up. Come and find me once you're done clearing out your share of the pests. Oh, chocobo. Here? What are we fighting again? Just pests? It's a mole. It's a barb mole. We're fighting moles again, huh? It's just like the earlier levels. Bird mole. 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 Kick. Oh, it does no damage. Never mind. What kind of kick is that? It does no damage. Killed 2. Compared to the creatures I hunted with Papa, this was no challenge at all. Come on, let's head back to the distillery. All that's left is to give Mabu the sack of leaves so she could seal the deal. We'll just teleport. East, it's right there. It's right. East. Oh, it's up there. What is that? That's an adamantoise. Right? All these mounts that I didn't know I have. Can't this fly once you unlock it? Or is that a different mount? The one that spins around. Oh, wrong target. .74 south. That's probably near the inn, which means nowhere along the way. Those monsters were no trouble for you, it seems. Now if I could just have the sack of leaves. Wait, I was carrying them? I should have left it here. Thank you for looking after our precious trading goods. Your monster problem has been resolved, Master Gobu. And here are the mate leaves and a written introduction, the bow knockers agreed. The way they pose. It's like they miss each other. Then the deal is done. Here, your jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years. Please accept it with my compliments. Guess we're done. Yes, we finally have the mezcal. Great work, especially you. You were the one that inspired me to come this far, I promise. Let's not celebrate until we have the saddle in hand. True. Ablu, is it? You drive a hard bargain, young peddler. I look forward to doing business with you in the future. Thank you, but truth be told, I'm just a ranch hand. For now. Should I ever become a proper merchant though, I'll be back to strike more deals with you. Well, all's well that ends well, I guess. What are they eating anyways? It's not hot pot. 10,000. Even at the palace, I don't think I've ever held a 10,000 pel jug of anything before. My hands won't stop shaking. Here, you better hold on to it until we get to the saddle maker. It's like, I never held anything this expensive to drink. Can you imagine if we dropped it and had to start all over again? Luckily, Avali's place is not far. We just need to head across the plaza. Yeah, that would be funny. What is that food? Taco? Skillers. And bread. And a fat sausage. Cheese. I'm guessing that's soup. That's it, the trade we've been working towards. Whew, still one piece. Yeah, I didn't drop it. Right, time to make our deal. Get your tools readily, saddler. We've brought your precious mezcal. Did he give us like an impossible job? Wait, you actually got your hands on a jug? But you had nothing. A few measly clumps of wool. What we had was an aspiring trader with a gift for negotiation. Although I'd sooner aid no claimant but Zoralja, I cannot go against the guiding principles of the Pelu Pelu. The trade is a fair one. I will craft your saddle for the promise. Great. Stay and wait if you like. I've ordered requisite materials, so this won't take long. I think I need to change the pants. It's starting to annoy me. Your commission's ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never a simple affair, but you'll have an easier time of it with one of my saddles. Now, if you don't mind, I have other work that needs finishing. Ah, I can taste that smooth mezcal already. A deal's a deal. We did it! The saddle's ours! And To think we started out with only 100-pail basket of alpaca wool. Mablu, you are going to be an incredible merchant. Thank you. It makes me so glad to hear you say that, Third Promise. We got what we came for, so let's return to the ranch. The others will be waiting. I wonder how long it actually takes. Like the others like working hard at the ranch. Many weeks later. It's like, are they back yet? Pretty sure we'll get an alpaca as a mount. I mean, there's already an animation for it. You've acquired the saddle then. Yes, and thanks in no small part to Mablu. Before you rush off to catch an alpaca though, let me teach you how to saddle one. I'll bring out one of our wild-born friends so you can practice. Wild-born friends? She's like, ugh. What? I know. This is something I need to learn. Gonna stare it in the eye. It's like a dungeon theme. A cat and an alpaca. Okay, it didn't spit. Yet. Great sunken gods, I did it! Why sunken gods? He hardly seemed bothered, much less inclined to spit, as if he was completely accepting of Wukalamat's touch. That is because of the singular scent with which the saddle has been coated. Alpacas find it very soothing. You know, I've never taken a good long look at one of you before, but you're not bad. You're actually kind of cute. You're only noticing that? You're only now noticing that? Oh. Sriracha. He's back. What is that? Show off? Having done exactly what he set out to do. Jojo back. That alpaca is brought. Is it just me? Or is it glowing? Yeah, it's a bit yellow. I've heard tales of such a beast. They say the golden alpaca lives a solitary existence deep in the valley, where it shuns the company of both man and its own kind. It looks like an Ebi fry. How did he manage to snare a prize like that? A beast knows its betters. Faced with overwhelming strength, it will yield rather than risk death. He was gonna kill it anyways if it doesn't follow. An apt illustration of how greatly the power of the first promise exceeds yours, Wuklamat. How did he do that? Power. So if you don't follow me, I'm gonna kill you. Strength alone won't win him our father's throne. I'll be the one to find the Golden City. Then Dorado can remain at peace. An everlasting desire for peace can only be forged in the fires of war. Well now. To unite as one, the people must be taught. They must suffer the horror and the hopelessness firsthand. You sound like Gaius. Walks away. Exhaustion from prolonged conflict. The wages of war's merciless nature. These are what moved the clans to join in the founding of Tolayo all those years ago. I see. I see where they're coming at. Consider the younger generation of this village. Since birth have they basked in unbroken harmony, and behold, they regard war not as tragedy, but opportunity. Thus does the resilient son seek to provide education, He offers much needed lessons in the realities of conquest and a renewed appreciation for peacetime. So he needs to remind people of the peace to make it worth more? Question mark. It is true that war's misery breeds a longing for peace. But I've seen with my own eyes what becomes of an empire forged through the violence you propose, the rebellions it spawned, and the ruins it left behind. Not Garlemald. The Guardian Empire was a congregation of simpletons. Oh, they're just dumb. I'm smarter. The oppressed fought back against their oppressors, as well they should. Men are not beasts. Only a fool would seek to rule over all with the threat of force alone. So you have more than force? This is why Gulu Jaja did not elevate the Mamuja, while he treated all clans with equal respect. However, the first promise has his gaze fixed upon more distant horizons. He will unite not only Tolayo, but the star and its entity. The stars. What? Why? I need not explain myself to you. You're too dumb. Oh, well done indeed. The first promise has completed the feat of gold with an appropriately golden flourish. May I present to you your much-deserved keystone? Yeah. Is that a gummy? Is that a gummy? Looks like candy. He's always been like that, never sharing his innermost thoughts with me or even with Koala. Koala? It's like we're not even family. I'll ponder Zoraja and his mysteries later. Right now I need to think about finishing the feat of gold. I have my saddle, I've practiced how to use it, so lead on to where the wild alpacas roam. The valley of the Olun Kankar is northwest of here. Come on everyone, even if we can't enter ourselves, we can see Wuklamat off on her hunt. How far is it? Okay, it's around the corner. Oh, it's Magitech. Is it Maggie? What's the nickname for it? Doesn't say. Maybe it's Maggie. Wait, isn't that where it came from? Oh no. I was on that cliff. Oh, Bob Mole? It's green! The mole's green! Yeah, there's none up here. I feel like I'm doing the main story quest like this. I can do this. I know I can. Chia, okay. Mabu's voice was like that.
ありがとよ。正直言って、私はまだアルパカが苦手だ。できることなら近づきたくはね。
But for peace.
王位を目指す奴がそれじゃダメなんだ。アルパカだって私らと同じこの国に生きる命。今度こそちゃんと正面から向き合ってくる。
Their family as well.
それじゃ行ってくるぜ。
Sprint. Back when Sprint uses up stamina. Well, I think they got rid of stamina, right?
牧場に戻るか。 それとも
ここで待ちたい私。
Kind of sound like Tatalu.
そうね。ウクラマトさんも頑張ってるんだもの。せめて少しでも近くで待っていてあげましょう。
We just stand here all day?
どれくらい時間がかかるかもわからない。天幕を張るか
Nah,
ら
okay.
手を貸してくれ。
I mean, it does look like it's gonna rain. The Vera's pitched a tent. I got a whole camp set. It's pretty windy, isn't it?
さすが腕利きのグリーナー。準備がいいわね。
I mean, that's what the backpack is for.
グリーナーって？
What's a gleaner?
世界中を飛び回って依頼された品を集めてくる職業のことさ。エレンビルは動物の収集を専門としているんだったね。
君ってサカトラルのシャトナ族だよね。
シャトナ。
どうして海向こうで働いてるの？
俺だって昔はトラル大陸を出ていくことなんて考えてなかったさ。だが何年も前、師匠からあるものを探してみせろって課題を出されてな。その時こう言われたんだ。それは狭い世界に閉じこもってるだけじゃ見つからない。海の外にだってどんどん出ていくといい。例えばシャーレアンにはグリーナーという職がある。世界中を巡り様々な文化、風習、自然に触れるんだ。そうした学びの過程で大切なものを得られた時、きっとそれは見つかるだろう。当時の俺はその言葉を鵜呑みにしてグリーナーになったってわけだ。
But how long ago was that?
お師匠さんの一言で見知らぬ土地で働くなんて。その人をとっても尊敬してるんだね、エレンビルは。
そうは言ってもグリーナーの仕事自体が楽しくなって課題の方は棚上げしてたんだけどな。
So that he forgot his homework?
どういう巡り合わせかついに向き合う時が来たらしい。
まさか探せと言われたあるものって黄金鏡のこと？
But he was sent outside, isn't it? Does that mean outside though?
継承の儀に乗っかる形にはなるが俺もそこへたどり着きたい。
そうなのね。みんなそれぞれの目的があって黄金鏡を目指している。これは何としても見つけ出さないとね。
そうだな。
At least everyone believes it's real now. Wait, we spent the whole night? It's pretty much the morning now.
いくらなんでも遅すぎるよ。もしかして何かあったんじゃないかな、王女様に。トーブリに頼んで捜索隊を出してもらおう。
Well, she got killed by alpacas?
待て、何か聞こえないか？
Did you hear that? Is it screams? Oh, it's an alpaca sound. I thought that was a weird scream.
待たせたな。
Have you been spat on? You look wounded. You need healing as well.
だいぶ体力を消耗して
Oh,
いる
but
よ
they
うだ
did
ね。
say they're pretty tough,
無
right?
理もない。
So probably attacked. Meanwhile, this guy.
よく頑張ったわね。
ひとまず天幕で休め。牧場は逃げやしないんだからな。
The ranch isn't going anywhere. It's not gonna get up with its legs.
ああ、わかった。みんな信じて待っててくれてありがとな。
Just stands. I'm so relieved the third promise came back to us safely. And the alpaca she tamed is a healthy-looking beast. Surely this will be enough to satisfy the feat of gold. Well, it's not golden though. Wokumat seems to be a bit unsteady on her feet. Hardly surprising after she spent the night chasing alpacas. You know what will melt away fatigue like magic though? Maid's tea. I'll run to the ranch and get a pot brewing. That way you can take your time, and the tea will be ready when you arrive. So she goes on ahead. Okay. As Mabu so wisely suggested, we shall set a slower pace for our exhausted third promise. Okay, at least she's not refusing the idea. So I'm not that weak. Forcing themselves. Technically it's not at the city, but not at the town, but still closer to Takapor. The car! What's the explanation for this? For the jumping when he can't fly? It's like an explosion here. The golden one's still here. Hasty? Oh no, that's not an alpaca saying that. Golden one. Drive through past the alpacas. Came back ahead of the others, did you? I should hurry along with the tea then. Wokumat can't be that far behind. That healing sound. Oh, that tea is really magical. I feel better already. Really? I see you become more comfortable around our fuzzy friends. Watching this one taught me a lot about alpacas. What grasses and fruits they eat, what sounds they react to, their adorable little quirks. Has that much time passed? Spent like a lifetime. I guess I've grown kind of fond of them. Welcome back, third promise. Accomplished the feat of gold, have you? Certainly not golden. Yes. There is no mistaking a valley alpaca. I commend you on your success. Well done. Yeah. We did it. Although I couldn't find a shiny one like Zoraoja did. It's probably one of a kind. I'd be surprised if you had. Golden alpacas are born but once every few decades. They are elusive, solitary creatures that are rarely seen, much less captured. Thanks to their innate physical and magical gifts, they can cast magic? Why do I have a feeling that it's gonna appear in a Fate or something? Still looks like Ebifry. Only a single other person is known to have caught one before, that being Gulujaja himself. Papa was chasing alpacas too? So my grandfather's stories say. So you're a descendant? It was before the founding of Tolayo, in a time where the mountain giants, the Yokoi, held our people in thrall. Compelled by the overlords, our forebears would ride their alpaca mounts to the highlands to deliver gifts of food and other tributes. Those were wretched days, to hear grandfather tell it. Then along came the young Gulujaja, yet unburdened by the mantle of Dawn Servant. Our people were amazed by this imposing two-headed figure, equal to the Yokoi in stature, and puzzled by his entourage of mismatched companions. goblin. There's a Hanu. Wait, why is this person purposely... I got a feeling this person's purposely hidden. See the ears though. Mentor? Some trembled in fear, believing a Nil Conqueror had come. Yet Guru Jaja showed no such inclinations. He sat and spoke with us, sipping from the cups of made tea we offered him, and grew somber when he learned of our plight. Ah, it is a Vera, yeah. But the face is... the back is to us. None could have anticipated what their visitor decided to do next. Guru Jaja ascended the cliffs to face the giants and free the Pelu Pelu from the Yokui's subjugation. He then turned an appraising eye upon our riders and proposed we take to the road to peddle our beverages. So in the beginning they started with tea rather than the mezcal. The suggestion seemed obvious for one who travelled as he did, intent on fostering amity between the clans. It's like a history lesson. So was that a few words from Guru Jaja transformed us into a clan of itinerant merchants? I'd never heard the bond Papa forged with the Pelu Pelu spoken of in that way before. The saga is not so detailed. They may not know that Guru Jaja sought a sure-footed guide for his trek up into the highlands. Thus did he capture a golden alpaca. So both my brother and my father caught the rarest of creatures, while an ordinary one was the best I could manage. The feat required no more than that, Ferd promised, and you brought back a perfectly wonderful beast. My Blues writes, "You're a perfectly wonderful beast. If anyone's ordinary, it's me." You gonna spit? Spit in defiance? Not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, you also made many trades and brought joy to many people in true Pelu Pelu fashion. I sorely doubt your sibling could have achieved the same result. You should be proud of the accomplishments which earned you your keystone. Walks away. How does it know when to walk away? Ah, more candy. Candy from the pocket. It's warm. So this is what they look like. Go on, set it in the tablet. Does it set in properly, or does it like, is it loose? I guess it's set, oh, this magic. It glows. A perfect fit, that leaves 6 more. You're well on your way, Ferd promise. We'd have been lost without you, Mablu. Thanks to you, I've learned so much about the Pelu people and your customs. It might seem obvious, but I've come to realize the importance of properly knowing something. It was because I didn't understand alpacas that I was uncomfortable around them. I'm thankful to you as well, Wuklamat. You gave me the courage to say what I wasn't sure I could ever say. Oh, now she's gonna... Tobli, I want to leave the ranch and become a merchant. Doesn't seem surprised. I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I've loved every moment caring for the alpacas. But this is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path, and make my own trades. As your parents, allow me to say one thing. I've always tried to give my wards lives filled with as much happiness as I could provide, yet never once have I wanted that to be the only happiness you knew. Okay, so he's gonna let them do what they want. You have my blessing to walk any path you choose, Mablu. It gladdens me to hear you found a calling you wish to pursue with such passion. You will make an exceptional peddler, I'm sure of it. Thank you, Tobli. What did I tell you, my blue? My blue? There's one last thing I can help you with, promise. You need to find the Golden City, right? That's the end goal. Then I suggest you talk to the Yokoi. They once ruled over far more than Urokopacha and the Pelu Pelu. 1,000 years ago, they were the overlords of Yoktorao and all its peoples. During that era, the Pelu Pelu were commanded to search for a city of gold. They scoured every corner of the continent, but never found any trace of that fabled place. But if they didn't find anything, what could the Yokoi have to tell us? Well, they can say what places they don't need to go. They may not have found it, but the fact that they have thought to look for it at all makes me curious. Perhaps there's value in delving into how the legend originated. We lose nothing from asking the question. Besides, if we're determined to follow the path of the saga, we still have to go there, right? We'll be visiting the giants eventually. Dungeon unlocked. That's what it feels like with those camera angles. Oh, Krill, I have a question I've been meaning to ask, and since we're finished with the feats, where did you acquire that earring? Oh, there's another hint. My earring? Do you recognize it? Yes, pieces just like it first became fashionable in Yoktorao around 20 years ago. Since then, it's become common to wear one as a charm for safe travel. 20 years ago, right about the time my grandfather made his journey, yet the Dawn Servant implied the earring was connected to the Golden City in some way. Surely there was more to its significance than simple fashion. So, it was trending around the same time. If you want to know how it first came to be crafted, I could try to find out. Seeing as it's a regular seller for many merchants, I'm curious to learn about it myself. I would appreciate that very much, thank you. Jumping feet first into the peddler business, eh, Mablu? Right then, let's head back to Tulayel and get ready to search for the next selector. I guess we're done here then. Farewell for now, and thanks for all your help. I will become Dawn Servant, so make sure you set aside your best mezcal for the occasion. She has a fearsome opponent in that brother of hers. He even brought a golden alpaca to heal. We've heard Zoraja's supporters talk. They might see opportunity in his expansionist ambitions, but they find the man himself intimidating, terrifying even. Whereas I've grown to love Wuklamat, everyone she meets will come to love her too, and that's why she'll win the front. You might be right, Mablu. You might be right. Maybe. I won't say anything, just maybe. It feels good to have the feet of gold safely under our belt, even if my victory pales beside Zoraja and his shining golden alpaca. I know I shouldn't let it bother me, and gods know you've all been so supportive, but I want to be strong, or wise, like my brothers, to be a promise that people respect. Well, I think you'll be surprised that you're already got some, which is not likely if I stand here carrying on and on about things. Let's move on. Back to... Oh, the restaurant, right? Back to Zabalya Tai. But first, the contest has hardly begun. Those X's are throwing me off. X. These are... Yeah, unlocks for the flying, right? Is everyone here for Fate? I feel like they are. think I'll probably end the stream around here. It's a good time. Actually, maybe check Wukuma and see if there's one more cutscene before we talk to the Hanu to initiate the quest for that side. Just like that, we found an elector and won our first keystone. I knew I was right to trust your instincts. You said that like for the third time or something. I think from here it's the same, yeah. Okay, from here's the start of the other part. So we'll end the stream here. Next time we'll play Final Fantasy. We'll be doing the Hanu village, I guess. I'm guessing it's a Hanu village. Hanu. Not just Hanu. I think Hanu is the race, and Hanu's just like I don't know. I'm just guessing. But yeah, that'll be it for tonight. A bit short of 3 hours, but since I've work tomorrow, better not stay too late. I started work early today as well, so 2 early days in a row is kind of tiring for me. For someone who's not regularly waking up to this time. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Next stream will be more actiony, stealthy. Next stream will be Friday. We'll be playing Metal Gear Solid Delta, technically free. Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. I think Delta because like it's a triangle, 3 sides, whatever. I've heard people saying about the optimization, but I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed, Gojo style, and hope that hope it doesn't crash too much when I stream it on Friday. But yeah, if that's not up your alley, if you're not interested in stealth games, Sunday I'll be playing a horror game called Rat Shaker. I think it's horror. Let me double check. Wouldn't it be awkward if it's not a horror game? Is it really horror? Psychological horror, exploration, funny. I don't know. You can't trust user tags. Yeah, is it really horror? I don't know. We'll find out together. I mean, there is mature content description, so maybe. Anyways, that's the plan. If you want to know the times or more information about my schedule, be sure to check out Twitter. Otherwise, I should have the waiting rooms open on YouTube and the schedule updated on Twitch. So be sure to check either one of them or both. And with that, hope you enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Otherwise, if it's like nighttime like me, hope you get a good night's sleep. You haven't gotten one yet. And hope to see you next time, whenever be live or via the VOD. I guess that's it for tonight. Good night. Bye bye.